Hello, this is a short video presentation that I'm making in order to clean up some problems we're having with literal equations. As you saw today, a lot of you are not doing what I want you to do. So I want to look at a regular equation, not a literal equation, one that just has numbers and a variable. And I want to look at what we do to solve that equation. The first thing we're going to do is eliminate fractions. Eliminate fractions. So I'm going to multiply by the least common denominator. And actually I'm going to rewrite this problem, 1/2 plus 2/3 x equals 1. Kind of gave myself a little more room, and I multiply by 6, I multiply this term by 6, and I multiply this term by 6. All right? Everything gets multiplied. A lot of you are not doing that with our literal equations. So we get a 3, 3 goes into 6 too, and we have 6. So I end up with 3 plus 4x equals 6. Then I add or subtract. Minus 3 to both sides, we show that, and I get 4x equals 3. And the last step is to divide. And we do this on every single problem. Divide both sides like this. Do not use the divide sign. We get x equals 3/4. All right? The process that we go through here is exactly the same. So let's look at a literal equation. All right, here's my equation. 1/2 xy minus pq over z equals 4py. First thing I'm going to do is rewrite the equation so I have little space to work with. 1/2 xy minus pq over z equals 4py. My least common denominator is 2z. So I'm going to multiply by 2z. I'll do that in a different color. So 2z. The number always goes first. Differentiate between 2's and z's, please. 2z and 2c. My 2's cancel. My z's cancel. And now I have xyz. Order does not matter. xyz minus 2pq, number always goes first, and 2 times 4 is 8, 8pyz. Not a very pretty 8. Now, we add or subtract. We are trying to get q here. We add or subtract, so we're minus xyz, xyz minus xyz, and I have minus 2pq equals 8pyz minus xyz. Now, what I want to do is get q by itself. I divide by negative 2p. And on this side, negative 2p. The negatives cancel each other out. The 2's cancel. The p's cancel. And I'm left with q. Here, a positive divided by a negative is negative, A negative divided by a negative is positive. The signs switch, so I have negative 8pyz plus xyz all over 2p. All I did is multiply by the least common denominator, and then I get that result. I added or subtracted. In this case it was subtraction. And then I divide. Same thing every single time. Same thing every single time. All right, I want to go through one more example. All right, this is our last example. Zx plus wq equals pz over y, and we want to solve for q. All right, first thing, we multiply by the least common denominator, which is y, and we multiply over here by y. Now, this is what a lot of you have been doing. You multiply here, and you multiply here, but you forget to multiply here. Please make sure you don't do that. All right, so now I have x, y, z, order doesn't matter, plus y, wq equals pz. If I give you the letters, the variables as capitals, use capitals. If I give them to you as lowercase, use lowercase. Now we subtract xyz minus xyz. We get y, wq equals pz minus xyz. And we divide both sides by yw because we want to get q by itself. And our final answer, q is equal to pz minus xyz over yw. All right, a couple of other little things. One, when you guys are multiplying, like if I have x over y plus 2 equals 3 equals 3. We'll just keep it nice and simple. A lot of people are writing this times y times y times y. That's not how we write it. Okay? Others of you, let me erase those. Others of you are going right here, times y, y, and y. Well, when I write it here, I'm not going to cancel out the y. What I'm going to do is end up with y squared. The y must be up here. So let me erase this. Stubborn little guy there. All right. And my y's cancel, and I get x plus 2y equals 3y. And let's say I'm solving for x. A lot of you are just going minus 2y and not doing it over on this side. Make sure you do it to both sides. Okay? All right. Hopefully we can repair what needs to be repaired and then move on. I hope this helps clear things up, and have a great day.